This is a survival shelter, and when I was allowed to go in the woods, I would build these bad boys all the time as a child. And I'm gonna build one today. The only problem is, it's extremely cold where I'm at. Like, what am I supposed to build it out of? Snow? Yep, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So let's go find a place to build this shelter. So I suited up and started looking for a place to build it. And as a humble Floridian, I have no idea how to build anything out of snow, or even where to build anything. Right now I'm literally on a frozen pond. I don't know if I want to build out here because there is a lot of open space, but this shelter would have to be like standing on its own. Out here looks good, but I'm not certain I'm allowed to go into these woods. So I think I found a place that would be pretty cool. I think I might build one right here. I want to clear up some of the snow first. Alright, so as you can see, we already have a bit of a back wall starting to form out of snow. So first thing I want to do is find a nice strong stick. So it looks like a decent stick under here, so let's get it. Yes, that's a good stick. Let's use it for the shelter. This is looking pretty small right here, so... Okay, so I found this big stick. Straight up dug it from underneath some snow. It's not looking very good yet, but I'll get it looking better. I'm just piling sticks across the back. I don't know if it's strong enough to hold up a bunch of snow, so it may collapse on me later, but we'll see. So right here, as you can see, I was trying to use a stick to help support the frame. So it's not just the one stick in the center supporting everything. Okay guys, so this is the shelter. It's not keeping me warm yet. I'm literally about to freeze to death. Alright, so I got some sticks like this with some good amount of leaves or pine straw on them, or I don't know if that's pine straw. It didn't come from a pine tree necessarily, but you know what I mean. I'll put it on here, but I need to put a lot on there for it to actually work well. My dumb GoPro keeps shutting off because it's too cold. Bye bye GoPro. So right there's my survival shelter. It's looking pretty good if I'm being honest. I'm gonna start working on a wall. I need it to be dense enough to where I could like pile up snow on top of it and it just like holds it. Alright, so this is what I'm talking about. It's not working too well right now, but I'm gonna make it better. I need to make it more dense so it holds the snow up better. Up all that snow. As you can see, the snow method is starting to work better. It falls through in spots like this. I'm starting to freeze to death. Let's see, could I sleep in here? If I had something waterproof to lay on, I'm pretty sure I could sleep here. So the only reoccurring problem we had was whenever I'd place snow onto the fort, a lot of the times it would fall through because I didn't make it dense enough. As you can see, there's so much snow that piles up in here because of a lot of it falls through the wall. I'll come do some upgrades in a little, but I need to go thaw out my hands and feet because they are literally frozen. All right, so I'm going back out to the survival shelter. The wind is picking up a little bit, so we're gonna see how good it is. I brought some coffee because it'll help warm me. Let's see how these walls protect us against the wind. The wind is definitely not nearly as bad in here. The only thing is this door is really big, which is a huge problem. All right, so after a lot of thought and deliberation with myself, I've decided that the shelter, the door is way too big. So much snow could literally fall in, and the wind chill, it makes it feel a lot colder than it actually is. Also, I don't know how structurally sound it is, considering this is the main stick holding it up. I think I need to do something to maybe support that and reinforce it some. So I know it's not going to be that much help, but I put this stick here to add more structural integrity to the main stick supporting the entire frame. I can't afford for that stick to break or anything, so I need to support it the best I can. So I'm looking for really good sticks because I have to support the frame. I'm not seeing much other than a bunch of these dead sticks, which is mostly 90% of the fort right now. With that said, I need a better door, so let's start building. Okay, so this is the frame that I've built. I get it. It doesn't look very good, but it's not about looks. It never has been. It's about durability. I mean, look how durable this is. So let's keep working on it. We can make it better. Okay, so I strengthened it up a bit, not too much though, and we've got a roof starting to form. I'm hoping I can have a nice roof with a bunch of snow piled on top of it. All right, so I got a bunch of leaves. I'm gonna put them on top of here so it can hold snow easier. I sure hope it's strong enough to actually hold snow. All right, so a bunch of leaves are up here. I'm gonna see if I can put snow on it. I hope it's strong enough. So let's do it. All right, oh, this is heavy. Uh-oh. All right, so it held snow pretty good. It's a pretty solid roof. Back here isn't very complete, but we'll get to that later. Let's see how it looks on the inside. All right, so as you can see, the roof is holding quite a bit of snow. I guess it is solid enough to hold. It's holding a lot of weight. It's not super supported, all this weight. So that's a little concerning. Back here is pretty open, as you can see. I think this is probably my last spot I need to like get pretty secure. Yeah, it definitely protects from wind, and that's about it. All right, let's go in and take a look. Wow, the snow's like packing. Actually, in here it doesn't seem too packy. That's what the wall looks like. When you're sitting on snow, it makes it colder in here. So if you had like a something to put on top of the snow that you could sit on, it'd actually be pretty cool in here because it blocks the wind very well. I don't think you'd be able to build heat in here very well. It'd be better than nothing, that's for sure. And this is the only thing holding up all this snow and everything. Like all the weight is all supported by this one stick that goes down. And as you can see, it goes into the ground. Even this is supported by that stick. So the structural integrity is not the greatest in the world, but it is just a survival shelter. So right here, I was setting up the camera on the frozen pond and then it cracked. And the next thing I did was a little strange. It just cracked. I don't know why I immediately started jumping on it, but after that I went and built a snowman because that's something I didn't get to do as a child. Well, there's my snowman. He doesn't have any eyes yet. I could literally take a nap right here. I do feel pretty tired. I could definitely do better. If I build another survival shelter, I guarantee you it'll be better than this one. But this is a good start. Let's see if it can survive a snowball launched at it. It did. All right, let's see if it can handle impact from this big snowball. It did. Let's see if it can survive this big boy. Hey. Ugh. Well, out of all the places in the world, Wisconsin is definitely one of them.